Um, Hello YouTube, hello McTell, hello Red Pills, this is Red Pill on the Wind. I want to get this out the way right now. First things foremost, I'm not an incel. An incel wouldn't be telling young men to keep their virginity. I can get laid, I can find a wife, I can find a girlfriend. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. It is what it is, because, why don't I want to find a girlfriend? And I've said it, you've heard me say it on other people's channels. I both know, anybody my age, I both know and don't know where you've been at the same time. I grew up with these girls. I know what they've been doing. I know what they've been doing. Monk mode for the win. I know exactly what they've been doing. And I don't know at the same time. The thing is I know what they've been doing because I seen it when I was growing up. I just don't know. I know some of who they've been doing with. And I don't, it is what it is. I grew up with these people my age. It's just as simple. If I go with somebody older, the kids are grown. That kids are grown. Yeah, their cooter cat might work, but it's no value to me. It doesn't do me nothing. And plus, in a few years, they'll be wrinkly. They'll have hip replacements and knee replacements and stuff. Well, screw that. If I gotta go with somebody younger, like 18, I'm dealing with a moron. Dealing with an idiot. An immature idiot who's just gonna run around behind my back. Any younger than that, I'm going to jail. I'm not R. Kelly. And I have no desire to be anything like him. It is what it is. So, like I said, I grew up with these people. I knew what these people my age, what these people were doing at the 30-year-olds or 36-year-olds and up. Anywhere between my age, I knew what they were doing. I knew what they were doing when I was a kid. They started at 11. Some of them started younger than that. They was 304 in that. These cats, 36 and younger, 36, around my age group, they was 304 at 9, 10, 11. Some of them were 304 at 8. I know what they've been doing, and nary one of them fit the bill to what I'm looking for. Well, to what I was looking for. I mean, I had since forgotten what I was looking for and stopped looking. I ain't gonna look here. And to the government, you can get rid of the abortions. You can get rid of no-fault divorce. You can get rid of what's they call it? Permanent alimony or alimony and child support altogether, and you can issue mandatory paternity test. And I still wouldn't want to deal with them. You know why? Let me tell you a little something here. And the famous words of Tico Trent. If I were to jump into a lion's enclosure and get swiped at, I can't get mad because the lion swiped at me. I got a question. It's a logical question. Would you go to bed with a hungry lion? Would you go to bed with a hungry tiger? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't go to bed with a hungry tiger or a hungry lion. You wouldn't go to bed with a lion or a tiger, period. If you got any common sense. Unless you're one of those people who have one of those people in one of them far off lands with an exotic cat license or some stuff. I don't know. Them people are a special type of crazy. Them people are a special type of crazy. You wouldn't go to bed with a lion or a tiger either. Because when they remove those laws, that's what women are going to turn into. Lions and tigers. See, they're not. They know. They're gonna look for ways to win. They're not gonna win in family court. They're not gonna win in other courts. But they will win. They will win for about 25 to 50 years in criminal court. Because they will say, "Oh, he was abusive. Oh, he was this, that, and the other. Oh, I'm claiming self-defense." No. It ain't gonna happen. I will accept the bachelor taxes, the raised up bachelor's tax, before I ever go to bed with one of these lions, tigers, or bears on mine. You know? I would never. I'd accept the raised up bachelor tax. You know, that would just push me to pay stuff off faster. Before I ever went up and shacked, she laid up with one of these lions, tigers, and bears on mine. And whatever, it ain't worth it. It is not worth it. Like I said, look here, getting laid ain't worth it. Getting married ain't worth it. Dating these women ain't worth it. Because they can take you for everything that you're worth. All they got to do is run to the courts. Oh, he did this to me. And it doesn't matter what the text message says, whether or not you paid for it or not. It doesn't matter. It don't matter whether or not you paid for it or not, you know? You know, because it's her word against yours. Especially if she aerates you and lays you out cold. I'm just not willing to risk what I bought, what I built, and my financial freedom and my freedom for these women. It doesn't matter if you strip them. They on their own. They strong and independent, and they on their own. I ain't doing it. I will gladly pay the hiked up bachelor tax that they eventually gonna issue out. Because rather than sleep with a hungry lion, tiger, or a bear, oh my, it ain't worth it. It's a Red Pill in the Wind signing off.